Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for Charlotte, Miller at the 3 with Bridges at the 4. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
McDaniels can't hit. Bridges passes to Ball. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Ball with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Sexton. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
About a minute into this first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Ball. Clock at 6. And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels inside, guarded by Miller. And it's Randall with the jam.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randall just powers it down.
Here's Charlotte. Ball with it. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Bridges passes to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Pulls up on the wing. Sexton misses.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Sexton. Ball against McDaniels. Pass to Bridges. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the evening. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Bridges finds Plumlee. Good on the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Left side, Edwards. Stolen by Ball. In transition. For 3, Sexton. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Sexton's got his second bucket on the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Pass the ball. And he buries his first look.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Fifth best, Minnesota.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Gobert. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Down low. Deflects the pass. Bridges. Launches it. Minnesota with a rebound.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Edwards. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Effective use of the mid-range there by Edwards. He's a true three-level scorer.
Bridges outside. Miller, a screen on Randall. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Edwards can't hit. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. What you appreciate about Colin Sexton, he's very team-minded offensively, Coach.
Yeah, he sees the big picture, works hard to make smart plays. Sometimes it's a pass, and other times, Brian, it's finishing the possession.
Knipples checked in for Bridges. Hornets leading by 9. Ball passes to Miller. Now here's Ball. To the paint. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And we're only a few games in. But already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated. And they are outperforming early expectations.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And he sinks the second. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Now here's McDaniels. No points yet. Can't hit that one.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And here's Knipple from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Great control by Conley in the float game. Gave it just enough.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Knipple. McDaniels covering. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Knipple. The 3. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley passes to McDaniels. To the middle. Gobert finds Conley. Knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 5.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
Plumlee, a screen on Randall. Back to Plumlee. Sexton passes to Miller. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Plumlee, a screen on McDaniels. Knipple, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the inside, Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Ball. Miller outside. Inside. Here's Plumlee. And there's a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Randall. Shannon comes in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. Here's Gobert. And it's in there.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Dinwiddie comes in for Sexton. The Hornets with a lead. Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Miles Bridges. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. And so he hits both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 11-3 run. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Ball with a steal. Bridges outside. And here's Knipple from the arc. On target from range.
Another great pro from my alma mater. Con Knipple making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 6. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's DiVincenzo, and he makes it.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Ball. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Reid. Here's Berger. Pass to Reid. Reid, a screen on Ball. To the left side wing. Reed, good. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
.149 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Ball left side. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Dillingham. Hounded by Ball. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter here. 5 on the clock. Stan, you look at Naz Reid. He gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
First one falls.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for Bridges. And it's man in for Ball. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Randall is checked in. And it's tied up with that one. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Diabate. Steps back. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Ooh, Williams with the block. Here's Knippel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo to the paint. Here's Knippel. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Shannon. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 3. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Hornets trail by 3. Knippel out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Here's Shannon. Pass to Dillingham. Randall outside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yes, we've seen the range from Randall, but at his core, he's a big who excels around the hoop.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Charlotte. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota. To the inside. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's gotten his first bucket of the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Now Randall. Over Williams. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Hornets trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And primarily in college, Knipple was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
Both good from the line that time. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Dillingham. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. Dillingham, no good. And Charlotte shooting just 35% from the floor. Knipple, no good.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Drives to the hoop. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Man with it. Still no points. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Brian.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. So for the Hornets, Miller's checked in for Williams. Ball comes in for Dinwiddie, and Sexton subbed in for Mann. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Fires from way outside. Offensive board. The 3 from Ball. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Here's Dillingham. Checked by Sexton. It's off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here's Dillingham. Yet to see a basket. DiVincenzo on the wing. Shoots over Ball. Minnesota again missing. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And they recover it. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. It's good. Ant-Man with a contested 3.
Good defense, but even better offense from Edwards. Basically refusing to be denied.
Pass to Miller. For 3, Sexton. And the Hornets, another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Randall after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. And here's Edwards. Lets the three fly. Sexton grabs the board. Here's Knipple. He's got 5. Miller, the pass to Ball. Fires the three. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Sexton against Randall. They double Randall. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for the Hornets. And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside Edwards. Edwards driving. Reed for 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Reed's got 6 here in the quarter.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Miller against Randall. Down low. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Minnesota's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Now here's Ball. He's got 7. Sexton finds Plumlee. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Right wing. Here's Randall. Great D that time from Miller. Hornets trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Outside Sexton. Miller outside. Plumlee a screen on Randall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Minnesota leading by 4. Pass to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage, it makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Free throw good, Edwards. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte, and both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
Bridges misses.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Edwards. Shoots over ball. Edwards, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
For three, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota again missing. Hornets trail by 6. Bridges down low. Working on Reed. Ball right side. Inside. Here's Sexton. That one is off. McDaniels with some nice D. Miller against Conley. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got 7.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Plumlee passes to Ball. Pass to Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. For 3, Sexton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
And Conley drops them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Ball. He has 7. To win the cold spell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Conley. High post Reed. Outside McDaniels. Stolen by Bridges. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half of basketball. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Reed. Reed's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Miller against McDaniels. Ball looks over the floor. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
Now here's Edwards. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Conley. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
To the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And Minnesota with possession here. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Gobert with a screen on Miller. Shot from the top of the key. McDaniels can't hit. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. There's Ball with a 3, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
Edwards against Ball. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Ball. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 9 points.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
I think for the Timberwolves, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary about this second unit. See what I did there?
I see.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's Sexton. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center position. For 3, Bridges. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Sexton looking around. Pass the ball. Plumlee, a screen on Edwards. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Miller with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Plumlee. And down it goes. 2 points. Plumlee's got 7 points.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And Minnesota with possession here. 6-point lead. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
First one falls for him.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
He's off on the second. Hornets trail by 7. And it's the Hornets on the break. For 3, Bridges. McDaniels with the rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. Uncovered. Good work there as it goes. And that's 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Ball. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Charlotte.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Randall against Bridges. Back to Randall. Over Bridges. No good. A bit long that time. Hornets trail by 5. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Outside Sexton. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Conley passes to Randall. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Ball. 17 points in the game. Bridges misses.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to 4.
Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding? Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knipples checked in for Bridges. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Hornets trail by 7. Ball outside. Pass to Knippel. Miller outside. Plumlee a screen. Miller, the pass to Ball. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Here's Randall. Buries it down low. And it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
The Hornets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Sexton passes to Ball. Back to Sexton. And here's Knippel from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Knippel's got 8.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knippel. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Plumlee. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball passes to Sexton. Puts it up from 15. No good, off the front rim. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. McDaniels, that's good.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Ball passes to Miller. On the wing, Sexton. And the Hornets, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Left side, McDaniels. Conley passes to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And that's 13 points for Julius Randle. Hornets trail by 7. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Charlotte. Shannon's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. Miller finds Sexton. Back to Miller. 6 to shoot. Randall pulls down the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an update on Miles Bridges. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Hornets head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
And Charlotte making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Outside Sexton. Pass to Knippel. Now here's Bridges. Here's Miller. Again the miss by the Hornets. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Sexton against DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
The Hornets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Pass to Miller. Out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. And it's all from three-point range.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Hornets trail by 10. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Back to Sexton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we see a shot chart here for Miles Bridges.
And the big problem area for him right now is obviously the three-point shot. He's tried his best, but they are just not falling for him. I think he needs to refocus his offensive efforts and start looking to get productive elsewhere. You don't want to put your team in a hole with missed shots.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Plumlee. Dinwiddie comes in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Sexton. And then for Minnesota, Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Minnesota leading by 10. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Hornets trail by 9. Outside man. Pass to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Miller pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. He's off on that one. And for the Hornets, they're shooting 42% in this third quarter. Here's Bridges, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got his third bucket of the night.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
.119 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Reed. Jacks up a three. And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got 6 points.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. And here's Bridges, guarded by Miller. From the wing, Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Dillingham. The rebound by Mann. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Bridges, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. Hornets trail by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Knippel. Ball outside. This one for 3. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Here's Shannon driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Ball is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Grant Williams, then it's Knippel, and it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. They get it again, DiVincenzo. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Outside, Williams. Here's Diabate. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. And perfection right through the net.
Yeah, we don't see a lot from Dinwiddie in the mid-range, but he gives the shot a great touch there.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's DiVincenzo. Nails the 16-footer.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Dinwiddie outside. Ball outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dillingham. And the basket is good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Here's Dillingham, pounded by Ball. Pass to Shannon. Out to the right wing for 3. Randle. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And the fearlessness from Randle to come right back. Answer that 3.
Now here's Ball. Oh, muscling it home, LaMelo.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Plumlee's checked in for Williams. And then for Minnesota, Juzang. He's checked in for Shannon. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Dillingham. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. Muscling it up and in, Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Knipple. Here's Diabate. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. The shot by Diabate, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Outside Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Back to ball. To the middle. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Outside Edwards. Pass to Juzang. Back to Edwards. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Dinwiddie. Here's Diabate. Checked by Randall. Here's Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Reed finds DiVincenzo. Shoots over ball. Minnesota again missing. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, DiVincenzo. He buries it from 3.
Great positioning. DiVincenzo stays ready to fire the moment he gets the ball.
Inside. Oh, love to see ball attack inside.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. DiVincenzo with it. Outside Edwards. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Down low. Randall with a steal. Here's Juzang. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to ball. Dinwiddie finds ball. Dinwiddie outside. Over Edwards. Dinwiddie, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Edwards against Dinwiddie. Edwards, no good. Hornets trail by 11. Here's Knipple. Pass to Dinwiddie. Plumlee a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Charlotte again missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Charlotte's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Knipple. Dinwiddie outside. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Juzang. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that's just his first turnover of the game. So we'll give him a pass on that one.
Hornets trail by 13. Outside Sexton. Ball outside. Plumlee, a screen on Edwards. There's Ball with a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Launches a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Conley, a screen on Ball. Edwards. And he drives in. Ball there for the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Timberwolves lead by 9. And Edwards, here we go. Ooh, look at Edwards fighting through.
Well, talk about rolling with the punches. Anthony Edwards, relentless stuff.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Gobert pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. McDaniels fires. Sexton there for the rebound. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Fires the 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Timberwolves shooting at 49% so far in the game. Conley. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
And here's Ball. Releases from 15. And he gets the jumper to fall.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Minnesota leading by 11. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Edwards against Ball. Randall outside. Here's Gobert. Takes a 3. It's money from deep.
And we're so used to seeing Conley as the facilitator, but tonight, his number is being called.
Now Miller. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Naz Reid.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Gobert. Now Randall. Here's McDaniels. Lets it go from 11. Bridges pulls it down. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. It's a 10-point game. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.